And some Shadeka former Ghana's Ace Ambassador Joyce Mensah versus NDC's General Secretary Fifi Kwetey. Ebusuan Samuel Kwitwaba highway no so dey anoose. To the sense Joyce Mensah wabo amanfo bi din e ma those people no so ebusuan omo the statement aba bonten. Na Trans GH yanso yansaka two separate informations eno dey ye be hwie egu Monchimonka highway no so. Masrawa sa oba share video way na oba kira wadwen amam your comment section. Who won't subscribe here? Kindly subscribe to Trans GH on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Bibia Aye Trans GH. Former Ghana's Ace Ambassador Joyce Mensah one kai crowd na enye encounter with Dr. UN. Later, Ohoba Bonti mentioned we say, oh, a groby no moody, a content na omu creati, a highway no so. Impo ebano, the Ace who essence ma Oba Bonti mentioned so debi, and no crap, say when ya Ace. Now fast forward, Joyce Mensah nebusia and drag. All the same be eba highway no so. Obianim say Joyce Mensah or Aquala. Na Aquala no all this while no on Saddam ba bonten betre ne papa and drop. And the old gala you betre we say. At nebano ne papa. Eye NDC's General Secretary Fifi Kwetey. But en sama all kano yanko.
As a mother, I come to you all Ghanaians with a heavy heart to tell you to join me to plead with Honorable Fifi Kwetey, the General Secretary of the NDC. We all know how hardworking he is, but there is an unresolved issue between us. I have been pleading to a closed doors for the past 10 years. Honorable Fifi Kwetey, please rescue the soul of our son. Your son, our son, is 10 years this month, and the boy is still in tears. Please, let's give our son the identity he deserves. I am not here to fight, but to plead with all Ghanaians to join hands with me, since my plea for the past 10 years didn't yield to anything. I strongly believe that if God-fearing Ghanaians join hands with me and hold your legs, my baby daddy, Fifi Kwetey, please release the soul of our son. Ever since the boy turned 2 years, I started pleading. It's been 8 years pleading to close doors. Sometimes I will come to Ghana and meet you. We discuss. Then you propose a DNA because apparently you still don't trust me that much. The DNA test is pending for the past 4 years, ever since you proposed.
Joyce Mensah also brought a man for bidding as witnesses to this particular case. Nipa miensa din.
My baby daddy, Fifi Kwetey, you know that I promised you for the past 10 years that I was never going to make our son issue public. But looking at how things are going, it has become necessary to make it public. Let me reserve all evidence. As a soldier, you don't throw all your bullets into the air. Let me reserve the evidence. My bullet, put it down, so that when they start backing, the evidence will silence them. Now, there is one particular person in the media who is aware of my child with Fifi Kwetey. His name is Attractive Mustafa. His Facebook name is a blogger, Attractive Mustafa. 9 years ago, when I was going through terrible times with the pregnancy, it was Mustafa that I sent to go to Fifi Kwetey to take some money for me. Anybody who wants to know, you can go to Nogokpo, or you can call Toby Saba and ask him if I didn't discuss this issue with him. When I went to Nogokpo, I didn't only go with the guy who kept me in an isolation. I also submitted my issue between Fifi Kwetey to Tobe Zakaja. Why? because I know that Honorable Fifi Kwetey comes from Nogokpo or Kliko. He proudly talks about Nogokpo. So I went to Togbe Zakaja and said, Togbe, I know that your son, Fifi Kwetey, comes from your land. Prove to me that you serve justice, even though your son comes from your land. I gave this issue to Togbe Saba, Togbe Enuledo. Togbe Saba is the chief for the entire Nogokpo. He knows about this story. Toboko, Kokute Glaja, Enuledo. Toboko. I discussed this issue with Toboko, Kokute Glaja. He is the overall Boko at the Nogokpo shrine.
Joyce Mensah, na obo eye obi ana odi between na just ono krampo no years ago okwaji sika from eye NDC Fifi Kwetey ho odebre ono Joyce no. And in fact osanso kire mu say eye Togbe Saba the fifth ono na oye Nogokpo chief or say assemble krampo no ekodu nanim. Osanso kire mu say Togbe Zakaja ono owo Nogokpo shrine ho ono so assemble ekoto nanim ma ono kra no oye hwehwemu ma mo kire mu say omo befra Fifi Kwetey na no de omo de asam no ato nanim. Joyce odin some way ba bonten no and a highway no so trans GH yan sabo picture way so I know the extra say Joyce Mensah time one all to neba way din no. In fact Bema way na ode akola no ekoye naming ceremony. I know the omubisa na say enye abrantie way na oye akola no ne papa na because abrantie way na Joyce bebrena no wagina kyerem say ono na oye akola no ne papa. Now fast forward Joyce Mensah allegation what about bonten no de Nogokpo shrine eni impo no Nogokpo ohene metre Togbe Saba the fifth no din kra no ebepiem ho no. Ono so the statement about bonten no de o chem say or set the record straight. Now or say Office of Togbe Saba of Nogokpo press release dated 29th March 2026. Disclaimer of social media claims by Madam Joyce Mensah concerning Mr. Fifi Kwetey. The Office of Togbe Saba wishes to inform the general public that our attention has been drawn to a social media video circulating and featuring one Madam Joyce Mensah. We hereby urge the public to treat the claims made in said video with utmost disregard as they are unfounded, misleading, and do not reflect the truth. It is on record that Madam Joyce Mensah visited Nogokpo in February 2026, where she sought spiritual guidance from Toboko. During her stay, she made certain personal claims, including an alleged relationship with Mr. Fifi Kwetey and the assertion that she has a 10-year-old child with him. These claims were questioned at the time, and she was duly cautioned against making unverified and potentially harmful statements. The office advises the public not to give credence to the assertions made in the video, as they lack substantiation. We further urge all individuals to exercise responsibility in dissemination of information, particularly on social media, to avoid the spread of misinformation and unnecessary reputational harm issued by Togbe Saba, Dufia of Nogokpo. I just almost in some way na odi aba bontia. Nipa Joyce Mensah obodi as witness to this case no ochema. Joyce Mensah san samana all kano ebusia evidence bia no eni ho. Say neba ensamana all kaso de beto omanim say eye Fifi Kwetey allegation on the Joyce Mensah de share so ho no. Enya no kre. Na impo no eye no kre say Joyce Mensah February 2026 or in some way ebeto omanim enye neba papa ho ensam kwa na ode bae na mbom no ensem foforo bi so Joyce Mensah ode boto omanim na ebe no Fifi Kwetey de na omo kire ne say ensam na oka no eye bosirem ka wanfa evidence bia no ambeto ho enu ncha ye omo won a say Joyce Mensah afi de ode ensam wey aba bonten na omo kra no omo bo no kokko say onhye na sa ensam wey a oka ye bosirem ka no onfa mba monchimonka highway no so Joyce Mensah ode aba bonten a eno de o kire mu say eye Togbe Saba kra no ye say obikwekohia NDC General Secretary eye Fifi Kwetey na ode nsam no ato nanim. So press release wey omode ba bonten no eno na busua trans GH ye sa debi ende yeso yandege na yenhwe asam no bebi a ekeka kono eno na busua ye source so e kire say the same February one Togbe Saba obekire mu say ampa Joyce Mensah oko Nogokpo ho on the same koto o manim no. That was February 2026. Ampa 13 February 2026. And it said Togbi Saba on the NDC General Secretary. And the omoko srano e won officer ebusuan picture etwegu e wo screen so no. Togbi Saba the 5th, the fear of Nogokpo, his elders and some queen mothers paid a courtesy to their son, brother, Honorable Fifi Kwetey. Togbi Saba akpe kaka ajese no de omode empaibo etwa so e wo ho mu. So ampese Togbi Saba the same February mu ono okoshia NDC General Secretary but enkoma omotwetwe ya ne de eno ena yentumi enconfirm no say efa Joyce Mensah de yin ho say efa ada matter ho a eno de yentumi enche but we can confirm say ampa eye Togbi Saba the 5th okoshia NDC General Secretary a okono one other queen mothers so na omoko pay courtesy call on NDC General Secretary. But Ebano Joyce and someone all Canada, Nogokpo, any Togbi Saba, the Omuchima, Joyce Mensah, and someone all Cano, Yanokre, and Winty Amanfo and disregarded. It was feel free. Not sure what you want your comment section. What next video way send a beya afofroso or Musa Ebekebi. Macro. Land King Company Limited, Omona Moton Assassia Mansuchi anyhow, no de air legit, Omo assassin so de baby, ubenya access to electricity, any have clean water. Na Land King Company Limited, mini okay say Omo assassin, ebi abeda air Pokwase Hills, no de air 10 minutes drive from the interchange. Omo was 70 feet by 100 feet, Saso and Omo 50 feet by 70 feet. Saso no kopiemu ewo asalaja. Omo assassin bi ewo near Amasaman and also omo 70 feet by 100 feet any half 50 feet by 70 feet na omo office ewo Pokwase aheya omo number ena etwegu ewo screen so Nasrawa South Land King Company Limited nato assassin mansutwi bia enihu efri omo ho.